I'm like, shout out to my nigga fucking Cell. If he get locked up, I get him bail.
Uknowcell.
What up, man? You logged on to Uknowcelldotcom. I am Uknowcell. This time, I'm in this thing with the homie Flexx Vans. What's up, bro? Man, chilling. I see, man. I'm glad I was able to kind of catch up with you, man. Right. First things first, for me, I'm seeing the movement. It feels familiar, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make sure I got in with you, you know what I mean? And give you some spotlight, because, you know, you always catch the whatever's popping or whatever what other people consider was popping. But I feel like you got something that's really about to take off. For sure.
Because it's so much overlooked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nobody see it, you know what I'm saying?
And that was my first question to you. How do you feel about, you know, just the Detroit rap scene right now? You know, quote unquote, what's popping, what's not popping. How do you just feel about Detroit, the music scene as a whole right now?
I mean, I feel like you got to make a certain type of music to, you know what I'm saying, actually make it in the city, or actually get love out the city, you feel me? Like, I don't go around talking about shooting people and stuff like that, so, you know what I'm saying, I don't get a certain, I guess, respect or whatever. And I can't just go post a video on a certain person page, or, you know what I'm saying, and blow up like the rest of the people.
Okay, alright.
I mean, it's not my crowd.
Right, yeah, you know
I feel you.
It's
a certain crowd in Detroit that, you know what I'm saying, rock with what I'm doing.
I definitely understand that, man. I personally, I like the music. I like bringing the fun to the music.
Right.
I like the dance. I can't quite do all the moves.
Yeah,
but you know I like the dance records, man. I just like that you being a young kid, you know where you want to go with stuff. You know what I mean? And I know, and you know what's your lane.
Right.
And
I mean, I like Detroit music. I listen to Detroit artists,
yeah.
You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, as far as my music, I don't necessarily make what's considered Detroit music, you feel me?
Okay, alright. So what made you get into music? What about music did you fall in love with?
Probably just expressing myself, you know? I've been doing music since I was, in middle school? I mean, probably before middle school, you feel me? Doing like little concerts at school and stuff like that, you know, talent shows, stuff like that at school. And just getting the reaction, the crowd reaction, you know what I'm saying, to what you wrote and what you put together, your ideas, you feel me? And for them to actually be able to connect with you, it's like, it's a nice feeling, you feel me?
That's dope. For you, is there anybody that you kind of like have a bucket list of people to kind of work with, or
Big Sean,
are you really looking for that, or are you just like, man, when it comes, it comes?
Yeah,
I'm
when
doing
it comes,
my music,
it comes. You know what I'm
saying?
saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying, who I look up to, you feel me? That's who I look at for certain things, you feel me?
Okay, Big Sean. That's definitely. I mean, that's a good person to look up to, man. I think for Detroit, me personally, just being in the industry of it for so long, I really feel like it takes for somebody else outside here to validate us, for us to kind of catch up.
Right.
And I just feel like I always want to be that one to kind of push it, you know what I mean, and give it the spotlight that it deserves. I want to talk about your movement, man, because it's more than music, you know what I mean? It's looking like it's kind of like a lifestyle, because it's all over social media. You see kids rocking with you, you know what I mean, from little kids to older people. So let's talk about that. How long has it actually taken you to build that fan base that you got?
Well, before, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really into social media and stuff like that.
Okay.
But these last like year and a half, you know what I'm saying, I linked up with some people that been on social media, like T and Zay and whatever, and I pretty much saw their pages and stuff, and they were saying, you know what I'm saying, you need to hop on this, like, you need to start actually documenting your life and actually put it out there so people can see it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what people want to see. So I started actually getting on social media and doing that, you know what I'm saying, and receiving more feedback on my music and stuff like that, and seeing that more people actually rock with me, and then going out places and people actually knowing who you is from Instagram or whatever, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just, I just kept going from there, you feel me?
I hear that. Is there anything that you got going on right now, specifically maybe like a single or some visuals or anything that you pushing that you want to directly tell the people to go to that don't know who you might be right now?
Well, my next single I'm pushing is Lit.
Okay.
We just went to New York, shot a video for it. Me and Two-Time Dave is my manager, you know what I'm saying? We just working, you know what I'm saying? Networking with as many people as we can. Just working, man.
That's what it's about. I think for the most part, people get caught up in trying to grab the city fame and just being in the city. I think
past that.
Yeah,
you know
it's definitely.
Especially once you start moving around and meeting other people, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what okay, this party versus our party, you feel me?
Right.
Like we have a good time, but you know what I'm saying? People have a good time with all that, without all that beef.
With all the
and
extra
you feel
stuff,
me?
yeah. Definitely. I definitely feel you. Let's talk about what you're doing right now. We actually doing this interview, but you had to step away from something, which was a barbecue, was for the homeless. You know what I mean?
Right.
You being a young kid, you already in the mind frame of like giving back.
Right.
What does that mean to you to be able to just do something like that?
I mean, I always wanted to give back, you know what I'm saying, to whoever I can. Like, that's like I did an event at the hospital, you know what I'm saying? I always trying to give back to children and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had brain surgery probably about this time a year ago.
Okay.
And before that, prior to that, I was just always in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Because my health wasn't, you know what I'm saying, A1.
Right.
So, ever since me actually being in that situation and seeing that there was nothing to do but sit here and watch the TV or something like that,
Right.
I always wanted to give back to people that don't have it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than just talking about doing certain things and not contributing to the positive thing, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what school do you go to?
Everybody always asks me that question. I go to Randolph right now.
Okay, all
But I
right.
won't be going to a school next year.
Okay, so you about to take like the music like full time and do like homeschool or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I ain't want to actually do that, you feel me? That's what I'm working towards.
That's crazy, man. I've been seeing a lot more of young kids taking the homeschool route. For you, how do you feel about going towards that? You know what I mean? Coming out of school. And
I don't actually want to, you know what I'm saying, do the homeschool thing, but it's getting to a point where you have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's certain people, like I get a lot of love in my school, but it's certain people, you know what I'm saying, that hate on you. They see you like coming to school looking a certain way, you know what I'm saying? You go home, do a show, you know what I'm saying, meeting these different people and just hate on you, you know what I'm saying? Hate you for no reason, want to take you down, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I always just, you know what I mean, wanted to ask that question to somebody your age, you know what I mean? What you doing, some of the things that you're doing, what's the feedback? Outside, I know you get a lot of love, but I know, you know what I mean, it's a balance, you know what I mean? You get some hate too, so I always just wanted to ask that question. But
I mean, I just try to look at the positive, you feel me? And try not to, you know what I'm saying, see the hate. But at the same time, you still got to be cautious because
definitely
the way you moving, you feel me? But
definitely.
I mean, I feel like, why hate? You can ask me, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing, and I can help you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we can both build. But, I mean, I don't really understand that. I get a lot of hate, too. I just don't show it.
So us being from a city, a lot of people always say, when you get that buzz, you gotta move. You know what I mean? You take, for example, like Doughboys and people like that who got that buzz didn't kind of leave the city. And, you know what I mean? So, for you, what is your mindset as far as like, do you want to stay in the city? Do you want to move? Like, what's your mindset when it comes to that?
I probably want to, you know what I'm saying, when I get to that point, I probably want to stay in the city.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a spot in the city ducked off somewhere, you feel me?
Right.
But still be moving at the same time and had different places to go off to, you feel me?
I feel that. And you talk about like the moves that you're making and meeting different people. Who are some of the people that may have reached out to you or you may have got a chance to meet that people might know?
Or from the city?
Not from the city. Just have you got any love from like anybody in the industry, like industry wise?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But I'm not just the artist, you know what I'm saying? I'll sing sometime, you feel me? I actually just shot a movie.
Okay.
That's what we went to New York for.
That's dope.
New York.
That's dope.
We just got back from that, and I mean, I'm trying to actually do the acting stuff too. So
Okay.
I'm trying to have different, not just one thing to rely on. You feel me?
Yeah. So what? I know you've been doing the music for a minute. How you liking the acting thing?
I mean, it's fun. I can actually, cause that's what I do on social media and stuff like that. I actually be myself. You feel me?
Right.
And then I can go and act like somebody else. Like ain't no dull moment with me. Like if you out with me or something like that, it's like I don't know.
All right.
You feel me?
Well, we bring up the social media a lot, so give everybody your social media so they can go follow you, check you out, stay in tune to the stuff that you're doing.
Alright, I don't really know Twitter, you know what I'm saying? But you can follow me on Instagram at the Fake Flexx, TheFakeflexx. That's what I be on most of the time.
Alright. And then lastly, anything you have to say to like fans, supporters, maybe somebody who don't know who you are, who's just getting hip to you now, anything you have to say to them?
If you don't know me, you know what I'm saying, get a chance to actually look me up, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually a cool person, you feel me? Like people be scared to actually say something when they out.
Yeah.
And then comment later like, oh, I saw you looked mean or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I always found that weird, but
Right. But actually, you know what I'm saying, listen to my music because it might be something you can relate to, you know what I'm saying? I don't just make sad songs, relationship type songs. You know what I'm saying? I actually make something. It's something on my page that you'll be able to relate to. You feel me?
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time out your day to come kick it with me, man. I'm definitely staying tuned. I'm looking. I want to wish you much success. I'm definitely rooting for you, bro. And then anything that we can do here at Uknowcell.com, we right here, man. I'm only a phone call, text away.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate it one more time. You've been logged on to Uknowcell.com. I am Uknowcell. Flexx Bands, you know it.
Let's get it, man.